Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to another Fortnite Battle Royale video here on the channel. Now today is the 30th of April 2024, so not only do we have NBA skins in the item shop and nearing the end of the Fortnite X Avatar Elements event that ends on Friday, we also today have some new weekly quests in the form of week 8, which means we are actually slowly but surely approaching the end of the season. With this being week 8, that means that there are now 54 weekly quests in the game. To complete your bonus goals, you will need to complete 60, so you'll be able to complete those this time next week. So, what are your 6 quests this week? They are fairly simple and easy. Travel 1700 meters while sprinting, nice and simple. Jam at Restored Real's stage and Slumberyard's dance floor. That shouldn't be too hard to do. If anyone doesn't know where Slumberyard is, it is the place over to the northeast side of the map, not far from Classy Courts. Your third quest, headshot 20 enemy players. That might take a little bit of time simply because it's players and not just opponents. So that might take you a few games. Collect 12 weapons at the Summit Temple. If you don't know where the Summit Temple is, I will mark it on the map for you now. It is right there. That is where you can find Apollo as well. So if you know where Apollo is, that's where you're looking for. It's the little temple place northeast of Mount Olympus. Then we have a party assisted quest to search 8 produce boxes, which shouldn't take too long. If you go to a lot of the places in the southwest, have them around sort of Pleasant Piazza and Snooty Steps. And then finally, damage to players with a fully modded weapon. You need to deal 800 damage to players. The fact that it's players is just a little bit annoying, but again, not particularly evil or difficult quest. So, less talking, more doing. Let's get straight into it. So, realistically speaking, folks, there are many ways that you could go about doing your quests this week. Obviously, a lot of them involve you going to different places or hitting people. So, realistically, you're not going to get them done nice, quick and simple this time, but you should still be able to get them done in just a few games. And my suggestion to start off with here is landing over here at Summit Temple so that I can collect weapons from here and use those to then head over to the other places that I need to go to. You can even speak to Apollo over here to get yourself an extra weapon. I mean, the problem is with any of these quests, we're going to have other people coming here. So what we're going to do, we're going to come in here, we're going to kill him, and honestly, in terms of picking up weapons, just pick up every weapon here. Even if you don't want the weapon, pick them up. Because 12 weapons, it's a lot. You're going to struggle really to do that in a single match. So my best suggestion to you guys might be to, just pick up every weapon in sight. If you've got the gold, you can even buy extra weapons from Apollo, obviously, as well. So you could do that to get a couple of extras. I mean, I've got 7 so far, and I've checked nearly everywhere in this place. Also, let it be noted that there is the waterbending place down the hill at the moment. The waterbending temple, that will obviously be going on Friday, but just keep in mind, keep your wits about you, that people might be coming up from down there with waterbending to come and kill you, so make of that what you will, folks, but take care, take caution. Alright, let's see if the other little part of this place has any more guns for us. I think we might have to hope and pray that the other guy is here to kill. Which, okay, it definitely seems as though they were. The question now is, how many more weapons are there in this temple? Because I don't think there'll be many more now. Alright, we got lucky, we got a 9th. But I think that's about it. So, realistically then, it looks like you're going to get about 6 or 7 weapons here. So you are almost going to have to come... You're definitely going to have to come here more than once. What's even worse is... Apollo only sells 3 of those rifles. So that just causes another problem in and of the fact that you might not even be able to buy your way to it in one game. But it's a shame. It's a shame. We've done everything we can here, and it looks like we've only managed to get 11 weapons. I mean, I don't think grenades count, really. I think weapons would be guns only, as well. Yeah, it does appear to be so. So I think we might have to abandon this one, unfortunately. Wait, no, that's a shotgun right there. Perfect. We have actually managed to get that one done then. Didn't quite expect that. So, I'm gonna try and show you guys what you're doing, whatever way I can. We're going to drop in here for a second into the storm. Just to give ourselves a little bit of extra height. And hopefully, guys, I'll be able to show you this quest. Be nicer if I knew where there was a vehicle I could use. But I suppose for now, beggars can't be choosers. So, those of you who don't know where the slumber yard is, it is over here. It is this little factory-like building tucked away in the snowy forest to the northeast of the map. As for jamming out, I'm pretty sure that they do mean your jam stage loops, or your jam tracks. So it's not just an emote. My problem with that is copyright, but you know. We can use Epic Zone originals. Thing is though, is I think there's a specific place where you gotta do it. Yeah, you gotta do it actually on the dance floor, so make sure you go into the building and go and get it done in the place where it requires. The one over at Restored Reels requires you to do it on the stage, but obviously we are going to try and head over there in a second. We will use the car that was just outside to head over there to Restored Reels. So that's where we'll head next. So folks, heading out of the storm from there then, in our lovely car, make your way over to Restored Reels to complete this quest. Honestly, this was not quite as hard as I thought it would be yet. But obviously we have still got a fair few other quests to do. But for now, let's just get that one done. Alright, so what have we got left? We've actually only done 2 out of the 6 quests so far, to be fair. But one of them just requires you to run a lot of distance, and I mean, that is something you guys can do. Like, I have faith in you all. I'm sure you can run distance. And then we also have to open some produce boxes, which I don't think I've actually seen any. We've got to get some headshots on enemies, which there's an enemy right here. We'll get a couple more headshots on him. And then damaging players with a fully modded weapon. So that is the quest that I actually think might cause some people a little bit of a problem. So there's actually a couple ways you can get yourself a fully modded weapon. One of them is by taking a god's weapon, taking one of the god's mythic weapons. Most of those are fully modded. I'm pretty sure that Cerberus's one wasn't, but obviously check. You could open a rare chest and get one the way that I've just done. Some legendary weapons are already fully modded, so that will work in your favour. Or probably the easiest way to do that quest is go to one of the bunkers and mod the weapon yourself. Obviously doing so will cost gold, so you will need gold to be able to do that, if that is the way that you want to do it. But realistically, if you're actually focusing on your challenges and watching a video like this, then you probably have the gold to do that, because farming gold is not hard. So what we're going to do now is we're going to try and find people to hit with our new legendary sniper to get some damage off like that. If we could get some headshots with it, that'd be even nicer, but you know, if not, some damage would be nice. This guy is stood in a bit of an awkward spot for me to try and hit. He knows he's got the cover of that wall. He also has lag working in his favour. God, I'm lagging bad. I guess at this point I sort of chase him down, maybe. If we can try and get a headshot. There's some more. It seems I was not the only person having the idea of using a legendary sniper to try and complete those. Obviously as well, it goes without saying that now that you can complete these weeklies, you can complete the second page of your quest rewards, unlocking the Sea Chariot Glider like we just did, and Stone Sorceress Medusa. Yeah, actually those quests are, some of them might take you a bit longer than previous weeks. It's not a case of you're going to get all 6 done in one game, but it shouldn't be far off. It shouldn't be that hard. You're not going to need to work particularly difficult missions or work a particularly large amount of games. It's still relatively achievable. So, with that in mind, guys, I hope that helps you with this week's quests, and I hope you found the video informative, enjoyable and fun to watch as always, and I will see you all in the next one.